Hey guys, Dina and Tina here, and today we're going to talk about breast implants. I think number one question that we get is, what is breast implant illness and how do you know if you got it?
Yeah, a lot of people, they are just, they're focused on the outside and how to make their appearance better. And although this is admirable, when we're talking about breast implant illness, what's happening is that we're putting a foreign object in our bodies. So there's obviously going to be repercussions about that. So a lot of people may come to us and they're feeling extremely tired, like chronic fatigue all the time. They're getting headaches, they're getting muscle aches and pains, joint pains. They can actually get digestive issues as well. And they're coming in with all these like unexplained symptoms. And when we dig a little bit deeper, and in general, we're not seeing anything in the history except for the fact that someone has breast implants, then we start to suspect. And so definitely when we're looking at breast implant illness is an actual thing, and people can get very sick from getting breast implants.
Yeah. What are the first things to watch out for? I mean, you mentioned the fatigue, you mentioned some issues in the system, body systems. For example, if we take an endocrine system, hormonal system, what do you think are the first signs that something's wrong and something shouldn't be happening in the body?
Sure. Well, like the first thing is like fatigue. And yes. One thing that your first endocrine system to kind of respond are your adrenal glands. Mm-hmm. For those that don't know, your adrenal glands are small walnut-shaped organs that sit on top of your kidneys, and they pump out stress hormones, okay? And those stress hormones, especially cortisol, should be high in the morning to help us to wake up and lower at night to help us to fall asleep, mm-hmm. right? Now, when you are stressed out with something or your body is inflamed from breast implants, for example, those adrenal glands start to not function properly. And so, they start pumping out too much cortisol at weird times of the day or night, and then perhaps even not enough cortisol throughout the day, leaving you feeling very flat and fatigued and tired. So this is the first order. The second thing that gets affected, because the adrenal glands communicate a lot with this organ, is the thyroid gland. So that's another kind of thing to kind of check out when you have your breast implants. So looking at things like antibodies against your thyroid. Because anytime there's like a foreign object in your body, your thyroid is responding. I like to think of it like the conductor of the orchestra, right? So if one instrument is playing out of tune, the conductor's like, excuse me, go back into place. And that's what the thyroid is doing too. So first it's your adrenal glands, then it's your thyroid. And then if you've let it go too far, your sex hormones can actually be affected. Mm-hmm. So you can actually have low libido. So your period can definitely be affected. You can have irregular periods. You can start getting heavy periods. Mm-hmm. You can start getting erratic periods where the blood flow just looks weird. So all these things can be affected when you have breast implants.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you mentioned some digestive issues. What kind of digestive issues do you think we should be looking into and maybe trying to unravel?
Well, one very common one with breast implants is having things like either constipation or diarrhea. Mm-hmm. But I especially see constipation mm-hmm. as an issue because, again, we're dealing with the endocrine system being affected. And when you're constipated, a lot of people don't know that estrogens, they get metabolized in the liver, and your bad estrogens get excreted in the bile and then sent to your poop and to be excreted out. But if you're constipated and you're not going to the bathroom every single day, your toxins start to circulate within your body. And when that happens, you start getting a lot of issues with your hormones. So definitely addressing constipation and making sure that you're going to the toilet every day is very important. And this is one of the most common things I see when people come with breast implant illness.
Understood. So if you do have breast implants and if you are experiencing any unexplainable symptoms, then maybe it's a good thing to make an appointment with a naturopath or a functional medicine practitioner to see if these two are related. They could be related or not, but I think it's a good thing to just establish connections. Thank you very much for this informative and interesting interview, Tina. Thank you.
You're welcome.